Hey, how's it going, everybody? Newcastle Ninja here, and what I have for you today is a new one coming from Petrified Fish. This is the Stamp, and it's a very, very nice knife. Very big. They are not using the K110 with this, but they're actually going with D2, and I'm okay with that, especially seeing that this one here has a really beautiful satin grind to it. It's a good sized knife. And what's also particularly nice about it is a very, very comfortable ergonomic grip to it, as well as this beautiful carbon fiber inlay. And you have that on both sides. You got some nice black hardware with the milled out liners and the clip and on the pivot. And even this right here for your lanyard loop. So it's nice and out of the way, and it is only right side tip up only carry. But man, this is really nice. And it reminds me of another knife I have in my collection of the Vosteed Labrador. And I'll just show you a little side by side of both of them. The Labrador's a pretty good sized knife itself. And I love this knife, especially with that 154 cm. But I'm quite happy with this here. It's a little more beefier of a blade and handle. Overall, I'll give you the specs for at least this one here, and it doesn't fall too short from what you have with this one. And I'll tell you what, the handle kind of reminded me of this when I saw it. But overall, we are looking at 8.46 inches. We got a 3.58-inch blade, and the thickness on it is 0.138 inches. And just look at that satin grind. And anybody that ever had themselves a petrified fish knife know they can come razor sharp, and this one sure does. It's really got a nice, beautiful flat grind to it, and yeah, it's a beauty. And the handle is 4.88 inches. It's got a half inch for thickness of the handle, and it's only 4.79 ounces. And this is a really nice, solid feeling, great knife. I really like it, particularly with the extremely smooth action that you get with those ceramic ball bearings. And I am a sucker for a white handled knife every time. And if you don't like white, you can always. What's nice about white G10 is you can dye it any color really that you want. With the RIT dye, I recommend. It's really nice. You got some very, very nice jimping done on that flipper tab. It's very nice. My apologies for hearing the wash machine in the back, but it's got to get done. So here's the lockup. A little hard to see maybe with those black liners, but it's a solid lockup. There you go. And let's see if it's even. Yeah, I'd say that's even. And it is a beauty. Let you get a closer look at this here. And yeah, the carbon fiber inlay is really a nice, classy touch. And for a knife that is half the price of the Vosteed Labrador, you can see these on Amazon in most places. Blade HQ, I think, has got them coming. I'm sure White Mountain Knives will eventually get them. But I actually got this from Petrified Fish directly. And yeah, it was a bit of a waiting game with it coming from where it did, but I'm very pleased with this knife. $43.99. That's what they're going for right now on Amazon. And for $43.99, with a solid knife like this, very classy looking too, but it's a beauty. I do wish that they had more jimping along the spine, because this right here really doesn't do it much for me, but the way your hand is locked up into there, and you can get a really nice all finger grip on there. It's just really a nice knife. And also reverse grip, very nice there too. And very comfortable resting spot for your thumb to go right there as well. And you do have contoured, very comfortable scales on there. And the whole thing is really just really impressive. And there's their symbol. It's a bit subdued. No markings on the blade except for, oh, right there, the B03. PFB03 is its model number. There is D2, but that's it. No billboarding to really get in the way of this very classy looking knife. And with it being D2, you know it's going to be quite a user. And I've already seen that it is razor sharp. It is just really nice. And it's got nice action. That action is so smooth. And yeah, very drop shutty. The whole thing is just really, it's a score. And a bit of a sleeper, because I haven't really heard too much about this one. I just happened to be on Petrified Fish's site looking at the latest greatest and saw that. And of course, again, it resembled the Labrador so much, which I do love. But again, half the price, and you got this white G10 and the carbon fiber inlays. This knife also does come in a gray G10 with the carbon fiber inlays, and you can get that with either the satin blade or a black blade. And this also comes in all black with the black G10, we got the carbon fiber inlay and the black blade. So you got your choices there, and it really just feels great in the hand. Sits comfortably in the pocket, and it's a nice clip. You got it inlaid into the scale. Got a couple screws showing, but they're not going to get in your way. And you got that black G10 backspacer. So it's really a solid feeling knife. Very happy with it, and wanted to let you get a first look at it. So these will be coming out, I'm sure, in many other places once they do become more available. You can get them on Amazon, but with them coming directly from China, there is going to be a little bit of a wait, but I think it's worth it. So there you go. That is the Petrified Fish Stamp, PFB03. I'm Newcastle Ninja. I hope you liked the video, and if you would, like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment, any suggestions of what you'd like to see, and that's about it. I will see you guys on the next one, and y'all take care.